How is everyone? I'm back! It feels like I've been gone for forever. I don't know what it is. I know Mina was saying that it feels like it's been years. It feels like a long time. Um, oh, hold on. I didn't put my volume. There goes my iPad. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I was kind of rushing a little bit to get into this. Stop talking. I don't care. Hold on a second, guys. That's hilarious. Let me check here. Hold on, I'm getting situated with this crazy thing. Okay. All right. I think I fixed it. Oh, I'm missing one thing. It got quiet. I'm so excited because I have an acoustic guitar playlist. Where's the volume? Yes, so that's really going to help me out here. Not that I really need help, but yeah. I was like, there's something missing. Okay. Thank you, Kate, for the support. Right. So, what's everybody been up to? You guys getting your way today? I was with my son for a few hours earlier. I was actually going to wear one of my motivational t-shirts, but I was like, I'm not changing. Not this time. I'm just going to keep the same top that I had on. So I'm like, I'm not going to pay any mind to it. But hi, Angela. Jess, I don't know if I said hi to you. If I didn't, hi. Rafaela. Hi, Lynn. Thank you, Leland, for that. Yes, please illuminate the thumbs up button. Please share this with others so that they can join in on this. You know, usually you don't really have to, because sometimes when you're listening to other readings, you get guidance anyway, right? This is like the whole point. This is like more of a collective effort for whoever I'm reading for. If that's helping them, whatever given, it's helping others too. So that's going to be an added benefit, all right? Because I am going to talk about the solar eclipse in Taurus that's happening on the 30th. So I'm breaking up. I don't know what's going on. So anybody else? Am I breaking up anywhere else? I know Kay just told me that there's some distortion. So let me know if, I'm not sure what the distortion is, but if it keeps happening, I may have to tap out or something. I don't know what's causing it. I think this happened the last time, right? Or something like that. Hopefully it goes away. Is it bad? Is the breakup bad? Last time there was no audio, but I know why that was. Right now it's normal. Okay, it might be at the beginning. Okay, this happened one time already. I know some of you know that that happened before, so hopefully it just goes away on its own. Hopefully, Spirit, if you can fix whatever the breakup is, I would appreciate it. So we can get, hopefully it doesn't cause any other. Anyway, I am going to the chat here. Okay, it's around. Hi, Nicole. All right, so I'm going to try to get through this because I want to do the collective reading the solar eclipse first, okay? So who I have now here on the list, I have Mina, Pamela, Rafaela, Melissa, and Jessica. The yes. So if you haven't put in a question, Melissa put in her question. I need the rest of you to put in your questions, please. If you would like to be on the free reading list, go ahead and put in your question now. I don't know if Lana is going to be here. If anybody wants to moderate, I greatly appreciate a moderator. I know Leland's been asking to like and like that. So I'm looking through the list here. Okay, so yeah, when you guys want to be added to the list, just say, may I be added to the list? And then go ahead and put in your question, okay? So I'm putting J. Marie here on the list. For those of you already called, can you please put in your questions? That way I can write them on my notepad here. Yeah, J. Marie, I have you added. Okay. I have you added already, so you're good to go. MS, let's see. Nicole down here. Nicole, did you put any question? Nicole, I have you put in your question. Mina, if you're here, I don't see you. I have you as the first person, but if I don't see your question, I'm going to go straight to Pamela, because Pamela's after you. All right, guys, I'm just going to get as many questions as I can, and then I'm going to get started. So, we will do that. Nicole, your question. All right, let's see. Okay, Rafaela, I'm writing down your question. Characteristics of my next. So for those of you who are new, I know some of you have heard this before. For those of you who are new, if a donation comes in that takes priority, they get moved to the top of the list. Okay. You may have heard that from other lives before, probably. Big thing here is, wherever you are on the list, when I call your name, when I say, Pamela, you're up next, you have 60 seconds to respond. If you don't respond within those 60 seconds, I am taking you off the list. Even if you come in 61 seconds later, I'm not going to do the reading for you. If you fall asleep and you come back an hour later, I'm not going to do the reading for you. I'm not trying to be mean here, but for those of you who've been in my lives for a while now, you know that I take my time with each person and I channel whatever spirit wants me to channel. This is not going to be a 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute reading. Okay, so I need to make sure I go through the list, and I need to make sure that I don't expend too much of my energies either. Okay, so I want to make it very clear that, you know, and I'll have to keep repeating this. If other people want to help me repeat this so that I don't have to keep doing this, I want to make it clear that if I call you, you don't say I'm here or whatever, keep going. Okay? It's not that I don't want to do the reading for you. If you want to answer, if you want a personal reading, by all means, go ahead and book one. But I am not going to be waiting around. And as I'm going through the list, and I called you and you don't show up, that's not my problem. Okay. So there are other people that I want to get to. So that is the biggest thing here that I want to make very, very crystal clear. Okay. I forgot where I was at. So, Jess, I don't have a question for you unless I missed it somewhere. MS, you can be added to the list. Go ahead and put in your question. That way I have it here, because by the time I get to people, this whole feed is going to escape me and I'm not going to be able to remember anything. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. It's so funny because I did this really cool thing with my bangs on Saturday, and I was going to do it again today, but I was like, you know what? As long as I look presentable, I'm not going to beat myself up. I was going to do something different with my hair. I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to go show up. That's the whole point, right? how I appear on this video feed has nothing to do with my channeling, and it has nothing to do with your personal growth. So I was like, it is what it is. So, but thank you, Nicole. I appreciate your comment. So thank you, Leland. Leland, would you like to be my moderator? Can you keep track of the list here so I can keep going, or I can, you know, do my thing here? Okay, MS, I'm writing down your question now. Thank you, Leland, for your comment as well. I appreciate that. All right, Leland, I guess you will be a moderator. So, Leland, what I'm going to do, if you can kind of reiterate that the donations can be sent to Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, all that information is in the description box. I already posted the stuff there. If you look up Capella Wellness and any of those apps, you'll find me. If you can mention that, and if you can also mention the list that I'm about to go through, because I'm going to get started a little bit, and also to remind people if they're not when I call them that they're going to be skipped, okay, or whatever else. If any other way you want to moderate this, I would really greatly appreciate it, okay, because I usually have Monica here, and I kind of forgot to send her an email to see if she'd be able to come here, but she usually gets notifications. But I know people are kind of still in spring break and doing things, so I would appreciate it if you can kind of help me with that, so I can kind of streamline the process of doing the readings. So Jess, I don't know if Jess, if you put your question in, I can't see it. Oh, MS, you donated? Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention the minimum donation is $9.99. I don't know if you saw that in the chat post that I put or in the description box. I don't know if you donated to, so anyway. So I guess MS, did you? So you did donate $9.99? Because I can't double check here while I'm doing the thing. So, all right, MS donated first. She gets to the top of the list. I don't see Mina here, so I'm gonna cross her off as the first person. So Pamela is the first person on the free list. Okay, so Leland, I'm gonna go through the free list so I can get started. All right. We have Pamela, Rafaela, Melissa, Jessica, J. Marie, Nicole. MS is going to go first because she made the donation, as I said. Okay, she goes first. Hi, Thailand. Yes, you may ask a question. Go ahead and put in your question. So yeah, Leland, if you get lost on the list, I can repeat it really quickly, but I'm going to go talk about the solar eclipse real quick first. All right. So, Thailand, go ahead and put in your question. So, real quick, just so you guys know, if you're not already aware, there is a solar eclipse in Taurus happening on April 30th, okay? Pluto goes station retrogrades on the 29th, right before, okay? Uranus is nearly conjuncting the sun and the moon in Taurus on that same day, all right? That is a huge day for all of us. And it depends on where you are in your journey, okay? This is also close to the North Node, and the North Node is in Taurus. So with the North Node being in Taurus and the solar eclipse happening with the new moon in Taurus, that hasn't happened in an incredibly long time, all right? So if you're not familiar with like Pluto and Uranus is the planet of surprises. Uranus comes in and so like, this is not working. I'm going to destroy this. Okay. It's also, Uranus also tries to get us on our path. It's pretty much the same thing with Pluto. Okay. Pluto is 28 degrees of Capricorn. You may want to check where Pluto is in your chart, or where what is in Capricorn and what house it's in your chart. I also highly recommend looking at where 10 degrees of Taurus is in your chart. If you have no idea how to read your chart, I can do that for you before that happens to help you better understand what to expect. If not, you can probably like go ahead and like do Google stuff, right? The Google provides whatever information that you need. But I would highly recommend looking that up. Also, see where your north node, where Taurus and Scorpio are, because the north node is in Taurus right now, and the south node is in Scorpio. Look at those places too, and what houses those fall in. So going back to Pluto, Pluto is stationing retrograde on the 29th. Okay, when the planet stations retrograde, things come to a halt, and it's like big energy is felt by the majority of the collective. Now, Pluto rules Scorpio, right? That is the Pluto of death and rebirth. Okay, things are going to be ending and things are going to be beginning. Whatever happens to you around that time, let it go. Just go with the flow. If it seems incredibly chaotic, let it fall away. This is like a tower moment, I would say, times 10 for some people. It depends where you are at in your journey, okay? If you're not fully on your spiritual path, this is really going to push you into that. A lot of things are going to be collapsing, not only in your life, but life in the States, life all over the world, okay? This is like a collective thing. So, and I will say, if you think that we're getting back to normal, how life used to be all these years we've been here, it's not. That's the harsh reality, okay? So a lot of stuff has to come crashing down in order for the new to come in. It's because the way the world is, it's kind of like the world goes through this in cycles. We just haven't been around to experience that fully. So we have to collapse these systems, all right? Even like, financial systems and education and the way we work, the way we live in a sense, that's going to be changing for all of us, okay? But it's going to affect us in different ways. So I actually have, I created a reading on my website specifically for this, to help others, better understand what to expect with this, how to prepare for it, what your biggest challenge is going to be, and what you need to really pay attention to before the eclipse happens, okay? Actually, Kay's here. I did hers last night. So she's avoiding more of a massive tower moment before this stuff happens. So she's got her guidance. She's going to be preparing for what's coming. And whatever else happens, she's going to be able to just like take it all in and remain centered and just go with the flow. So if you're interested in wondering what exactly is going to happen for you with the solar eclipse, I have a link to that reading in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, you check out the service suite, it's going to be the first reading there. Okay. So this is to best prepare you to make sure that whatever crashes down in your life, you're going to be able to just go with it. Okay. Okay. She speaks the truth. She had a pretty big reveal in her reading last night. So, again, this is a means to help everybody. Okay. Because depending on where you are at, again, it could be some really incredibly life-changing, moments for you, okay? But please keep this in mind. This is to get you to where God wants you to be, all right? You may not like it, but God knows what he's doing, okay? So make sure that you are paying attention to this. Don't force anything. Are you out of alignment? If you've already been doing your healing work and stuff, don't let it affect that, okay? You have to go with the flow with whatever happens. Now, this doesn't mean that it's going to be a horrible thing. You may think like it's a horrible thing, but please keep in mind that it's getting you to a better place, okay? There are other people, depending on how much karmic debt you've paid, it could be like miracle time. For other people, it's going to be massive miracles happening for you out of nowhere. Again, Pluto, death and rebirth, fundamental changes. huge transitions, right? And Uranus with that sun and that moon and the solar eclipse breaking down things, lots of unexpected things can happen. And for some, they can be surprises, but they can be really, really beneficial surprises, okay? So it depends, all right, what's going on. So just understand that with this solar eclipse that's happening, just be prepared. Again, if you want to know specifically, I have a reading for that in the description box, okay? But I'm going to do a collective reading for that to see what the collective needs to know with regards to what to pay attention to with this solar eclipse, okay? So after I do the collective reading, let me move this down a little bit. I wanted you guys to see the flowers. There we go. Something like that. Anyway, after I do that, okay, then I'm going to start with MS's reading, and then I'm going to go through the list, okay? So, again, whatever happens, it's going to be good regardless. Again, if it looks like, holy cow, what just happened here? Remember, it's for your highest good. It's to get you on your spiritual path, all right? The North Node. This is about the universe getting the collective towards their destiny as a collective, not just for you, but for the collective, okay? So I'm going to do the collective reading now, but this time around, I'm going to ask Spirit what we need to pay attention to as a collective with this solar eclipse in Taurus, okay? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does the collective need to pay attention to with regards to the solar eclipse in Taurus that's happening on April 30th? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay, I'm getting 2 messages like I usually do. So we have the Knight of Cups and we have the World card, okay? So the first message that I'm getting is for some people here, depending on where you are at in your path, okay, this could very well mean that somebody's coming into your life to offer you flowers. That's funny because I said, let me put flowers up on my screen. This could be somebody coming in to express their true feelings for you, being vulnerable. It's gonna bring things to a close. Maybe somebody could very well be a surprise, right? I talked about good surprises happening. So maybe somebody's gonna come in. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. But you could very well have somebody coming in here to offer like a proposal of marriage. It could be proposing to move things to the next level, all right? There's like a sense of completion here. There's something coming full circle with this offer that's coming in from somebody. It could even be a job offer, all right? There could be somebody coming in here to give you a job offer that's really going to make you super connected, like very emotionally fulfilled, all right? It could even tie into traveling over water or those lines, okay? I'm grateful. I need to look at the list. So hi, Isabel. But go ahead and put your questions for those who just joined, okay? So this could be something that's coming to an end here. Endings and beginning of rebirth, right? For some of you, with whoever this is coming in to offer, whether it's a job or whether it's love or something, this is the end of a cycle. Or like for some, it's going to be the end of separation with somebody, all right? So, what's in and out? But the audio, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry, but I have no idea how to fix that. If anybody else is having issues with the audio, let me know. I'm not sure how to fix it. But as I was saying, there's something coming here. These are endings and new beginnings. This is the end of the hero's journey, right? For some of you, you're going to be starting a completely different life, whether this is romantic in nature or this is a job offer that's like going to be like, wow, I feel so happy with this offer that's coming in, okay? So that could be for some. The bottom of the deck with that is the 9 of Wands. So yeah, you are very close to completing something. This is the last challenge before success around, and this is going to be some great success here, okay? It's a goal. This is like, you have gone through quite a bit. You've learned your lessons. You've gone through the hero's journey. And now a new life is going to begin for you. You're going to, this is the final chapter of whatever life you are living for some of you, okay? This is what this solar eclipse is what you need to pay attention to, that whatever this comes in, it's going to bring you a completely different life, okay? And you have been waiting. You have had this true grit, this perseverance, stamina here. With all this faith that you've had, God wants you to know you are so close to completing this major cycle, all right, where you're going to be living a completely different life, a completely new story, okay? So for those of you this is resonating with, hang in there, all right? This is a test of faith. God's trying to see who's really going to have that stamina, who's really going to have that strength to continue to move forward until this happens, all right? Like my sign says right here, this is about faith. Faith it till you make it, okay? So this is going to be very significant for a lot of you not to give up, all right? Don't give up before the miracle happens, because there's an offer coming in, and it's going to change a lot of things for you, okay? For the others, this is about you following through with your emotions, following your heart. What is it that you want to do? Some of you are very artistic. There's like an artistic ability that God has blessed you with. It could be dealing with music. It could be dealing with art, painting, whatever, something of a creative nature. Utilizing your psychic abilities, utilizing those gifts that God gave you. God really wants you to follow through with this, because this is going to bring about a new beginning for you, right? It's kind of like, again, what I said with this solar eclipse stuff, things are going to be collapsing. Things are ending. These are major endings because it's a major arcana, right? So when that happens, let it fall away. You really have to be trusting your intuition here with whatever God is leading you towards, because it's going to lead you to your destiny. It's going to lead you to where you need to be, okay? This is also with that 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Don't get defensive. Don't be like, I'm resisting this, okay? Don't put up those walls and those barriers saying like, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I was expecting. But if God is causing this to happen, you better pay attention to it, because He's bringing you to the beginning here, all right? This is leading you to follow what your heart wants to do. Okay, this is going to be very important. So make sure that you don't put those walls up and you don't get defensive. With whatever that's coming in here, you may not like it, but God is giving you what you need at this time with this solar eclipse. Okay, remember what I said. This is happening to get you towards your destiny. You think you might know what your destiny is for some of you, but God knows better. Okay, I know for me, what I'm doing now, I had no freaking clue that I was going to be doing this type of work, okay? But I went with the flow, all right? I listened to what God told me to do. I followed my divine guidance, and I need to do that. I had to have a lot of faith, because there were a lot of uncertainties. There were a lot of like, okay, what am I doing here? Am I on the right path type of thing? But you got to trust, okay? So keep moving forward. Because again, you're being led towards your big blessings here, okay? So again, just go with the flow, all right? Just go with the flow. Look what's at the top of the deck. We have the Two of Wands and the Tower. What did I say about the Tower moment times 10? Don't let this indecision with whatever this Tower moment in, guys. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it keep you from moving forward. All right? There's expansion coming. So don't let this stop you. You have to just go with the flow. Just keep going. Follow whatever your heart's telling you to do. And everything's going to be going fine. Everything's going to go fine. Go well, whatever I want to say. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. All right? And again, don't get all bent out of shape either. If something collapses in your life and it's like, why did this happen? There's a reason for everything. Okay? So make sure you keep that in mind. So I'm going to go through the list. If you guys give me a few minutes. That's so weird. Leland's putting in comments and it's like I have to hit the show button when there's nothing bad about it. So thank you, Leland, for moderating. Okay. So Nitish, Thailand, did you put your question in? Okay. Yeah, I did Kay's reading last night. It was a lot of fun. I even had some epiphanies during the reading. So, let's see. It's storming where Leland is. That'll be fine. Let's see. Isabel, I see you here. Hold on, guys. Let me get caught up because a lot of people were putting stuff in the chat as I was channeling for the collective, okay? So let me just get through with this. Let's see. Isabel, I got your question. Oh, grateful. That is an interesting question. Grateful goddess, I am writing down your question. What is surfacing around Okay, I think I got that question. Steffi, hi. I'm putting Steffi on the list. I'm writing her question down now. I have Steffi here. I got Shia. Wow, I like that name. If you're here, Shikshaya, please put in your question. Oh, never mind. I'm reading it right. I'm writing it now. I can't. Hold on a second. Shikshaya. All right. When will I receive a message from Okay. All right, guys. I'm almost done here. Okay. Okay. I think I got everybody here. All right. Here's the list for everybody else. Here's the list. is going first because MS made a donation. She made a donation. Starts with Pamela, then Rafaela, Melissa, Jessica, Jay Marie, Nicole, Thailand, Nitish, Grateful Goddess, Isabel, Steffi, and Shikshaya, right? Yes. Thailand and Nitish, if you are still lingering around here, if you can please put in your questions. If not, then I am going to cross you off the list. All right, so MS, are you here? You should be here. Made a donation. I just want to make sure you're ready for your reading. Okay. All right. She is here. Okay, guys. Let's see what's going on. Spirit Guides, Eagles, Galactic Family Plating Series. Is David running from a relationship? I just heard because he's scared. That's what I was just told, but let's see what Spirit really wants to get out here. Why is David running from a relationship? For MS's reading, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow, carpet card, the first one of the night. Look at that, Jack. Where are you? Oh my God. The Tower. I don't think you guys can see it. The Tower's trying to come out. Let me see if I can try to show this to you guys. I'm going to try to pick up the deck. The way it ended up, I knocked into it somehow. Look. There's a tower sticking out there, but I'm going to put it back in. That would be crazy if people start getting peeks of tower cards coming out. And I So, we have the Queen of Cups, okay? There's something here with regards to trusting how he feels about you. There is a lot of love here. But as I said, what they're telling me again is he's afraid of his feelings for you. And usually that happens when, you know, you've never really experienced something like this before. They probably got hurt pretty badly in the past, and they may have loved somebody really hard. What I'm hearing is that there could be something with his mother with regards to this. Maybe he didn't have a nurturing mother, or maybe he had a very smothering mother. And when it comes to that type of love from a mother, it kind of affects the child in a way, right? Depending on that relationship. So let's say there was a lack of love from that mother. She doesn't really know what love is because he never had that in his childhood. So it's scaring him, it's causing him to kind of away from it because the feelings are too intense. Again, it's the Queen of Cups. She's a very loving individual. There's a lot of emotion here. But because he can't really understand what that is, he runs. And a lot of males do that, okay? So there's nothing to get upset about. It's nothing to get hung up about. This has to do with childhood trauma. I'm feeling that very strongly. There's something with his mom here. We can't fault people for running away from things. We run away from stuff too, okay? But in ways. So with your person, he's trying to come to terms with understanding what his connection is, why he's feeling like this. And they keep telling me there's something with his mom. I don't know if you're dealing with that's irrelevant, okay? Or maybe his mom is a water sign, or you're a water sign, or he's a water sign. I don't know, but again, we're not going to focus on that. But I'm getting very strongly, there's something about the love of a mother that is causing him to run away. And I've seen this a lot because I work with clients who have divine masculines who've had this from childhood, okay? Something happened or something traumatic happened. It could very well be, maybe they loved a parent or loved somebody so much and they got burned or they died or something happened. And they were like, I cannot get into that again because it's going to hurt too much. This person has a lot of healing to do, and so do you. This is you surrendering the connection to God and you focusing on your healing and your well-being. This is also a message for you with regard to you need to love yourself first. If you don't love yourself first unconditionally, nobody else is going to love you the same way, which could mean why your person's running. He can't love himself, you can't love yourself, there's not going to be a harmonious connection, okay? There's not going to be true that connection if both of you are not in that divine love of God within yourself first, all right? So there is the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I'm kind of getting, there's this energy where he's acting a little bit, perhaps. He may be a little bit immature with it because, and he's coming across today, maybe he's just talking to you from his sexual nature. Maybe all of his messages tend to be very passionate, but more regards to sexual energy, okay? And he's coming from like a childlike place. There's something about, puerile. He's being childish, but again, he's not quite sure how to handle this. And remember we talked about the thing? I'm seeing like a mother-son type of issue here that he has to come to terms. He has to heal from this first and better understand what love really is to him, to not be afraid of it, okay? But he has to do that on his own. So if he keeps running, that's because he's not ready yet. This is a page. This is not the King of Wands, okay? He's in the learning process of trying to understand what this is. He feels passion for you too. So there's a complex between his sexual energies and the love he has. He's trying to have sexual energies overcome that. You don't want somebody who's going to come to you, who's going to want sex all the time, communicating to you where there's all there is you're talking about is sex. You don't want that. That is the energy, that's the shadow energy with this guy. Okay? You don't want that. But he has to have a better play here. But he has to he was hurt a lot in high school. Yeah, he has childhood wounds. Okay? That's why he's wrong. You're gonna have to learn how to send him unconditional love energetically, not 3D, more 5D, right? I mean, if you're looking at her face, she's looking up at the sky. She's putting her hands in the air and she's like, I'm giving this to God. I'm not going to worry about what's going on in the 3D. This is healing for you and this is healing for your person, all right? But with all that hurt here, okay, he's acting in this lower vibrational state in a sense because he's afraid of love, okay? He's not the only one. And a lot of people who've had childhood trauma and who've been hurt a lot, the heart chakra has been damaged. That's exactly what they told me. When the heart chakra has been damaged, there's no true love that can come in that. It has to be cleared, okay? So until he clears that, he's going to keep running. But it also kind of depends on your energy because there's probably something with you too that you have to heal. You guys have this energetic bond here, all right? What you pick up on or what you are dealing with, if your heart chakra is not healed either, you're going to attract people whose heart chakras aren't healed either. It's a law of attraction, okay? So just make sure that you don't get hung up on that, okay? You have to understand that people are going through battles you know nothing about. Everybody goes through this. Everybody, okay? You may have some battles that nobody else around you knows about, and you're keeping that to yourself. But until you really come to terms with that and you learn how to overcome those battles, you're still going to be fighting yourself in a sense, and you're not going to be able to ascend. And then that ties into your heart chakra not being completely cleared, so that like this true unconditional love can come in. This is also you about being compassionate towards this individual because of what he's gone through in the past. This person loves completely unconditionally. She doesn't judge because she knows that people go through some serious shit. She's very wise when it comes to this. And she has that, like, I'm hearing this energy, like this Jesus-like energy with having compassion and unconditional love for people. That is what really heals people. Nothing else does. It's the love that comes from her. It's the divine love of God that's going to heal yourself, and it's going to heal everybody else. And when that happens, it heals the collective. All right. So compassion is going to be needed here. Forgiveness is her too. Tolerance and acceptance. This is not meaning that you're going to tolerate his like page-like behavior. He's acting in a puerile, state. But this accepting things for the way they are, because at the end of the day, you have to better understand that all is actually well and all is as it should be. This is going on for you to learn some life lessons. There's something karmic here with him and with you as to why this is happening. And this tends to be, in these types of relationships where people are running from love, okay? There's still karmic stuff that both of you have to pay. All right? So hopefully that helps you, MS. But remember to be in the energy of the Queen of Cups. That is what ultimately is going to help him, okay? But it's coming from an energetic standpoint. And my guitar stopped playing. Dang it. All right, so while I'm putting this back on here, hopefully MS, that helps you. What the heck happened here? Refresh. Okay, so we're gonna now move on to Pamela. All right, Pamela is up next. And then Rafaela, Melissa, Jessica, J. Marie, Nicole, MS. I don't see questions from Thailand and Nitish, so I'm crossing them off. Grateful Goddess, Isabel, Steffi, and Shikshaya. Okay. Again, donations take priority. PayPal, CashApp, Venmo. And again, when I call your name and you don't tell me that you're here within 60 seconds, I'm crossing you off the list. Okay? So I'm moving on to Pamela. Give me a minute because I don't know. I thought this playlist was a lot longer. Really? That's all you have? Give me a minute, guys. Let's see. Okay, there. I need something. Okie dokie. Pamela. Up. Grateful Goddess is here too. Guys, just so you know, and again, I'm not trying to be mean here, but when I'm calling the next person and you say you're here too, but when I call you and you don't say you're here in 60 seconds, I'm still gonna go skip you, okay? Again, I need to just get through the people who are patiently waiting and that type of stuff, all right? So, let's see. Oh, I just looked at Mad S. I don't know if you're still here, but hello to you. That was like 7 minutes ago. But if you're still here, Mad S, welcome. All right. Pamela. What does everyone need to know at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Mina, you are here. Put in your question, Mina. I just added you. All right. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. What does Pamela need to know at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Did this happen? Like, I don't know. Did anybody know where Jessica went? Because I put her on the list and I didn't see a question from her. She's usually on my live. She's one of my clients, so. Alrighty. Pamela, you got 3 cards that kind of slid out of here. Alrighty. Oh, Jess, put in your question. I didn't get your question. Please. All right, love. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. I love you, but you know what was the first word I heard was when I looked at the Queen of Swords? Feeling a little bit bitter, maybe. I'm getting a couple of things with this. So I'm kind of getting... I believe I know what this is stemming from. This is the 7 of Pentacles. I know before you talked about spending a lot of time on your inner growth here, right? This is your personal growth right here. I don't know if it's been 7 years because I'm getting 7 with this, or there's something with the number 7. This is a divine number, but this is something along the lines of it's taking a long time for something to come to fruition is what I'm hearing. And you're getting a little bit, maybe a little bit bitter. Maybe you're contemplating, like this card indicates. She's sitting there thinking about, am I on the right track? Did I do something wrong? It's kind of like, you know, did I my last do, or maybe more contemplation and thinking with the Pentacles energy, like getting around something. Why isn't anything? Why can't I see my? This is I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. It could be outside interference. Okay, that's something I can't control. It could be a YouTube thing or not. Okay. So, no, Pamela, not your fault. You know what they're telling me? It's like something doesn't want me to get these messages out today. Okay. Let's see if it fixes itself. I'm trying to really put positive energy into this so that we can go more smoothly. Okay. Let me know if it gets any better, because I can take a little bit of a pause until it rectifies itself. So just let me know. Hopefully it stops. It gets more handling. See? Well, guys, I'm going to do my best here. Okay? I'm going to do my best. So, I think I know what's going on. So, and photographer. Yeah. You know. So what, guys? Right? We cannot allow this stuff to interfere. Right? So, anyway, so guys, if you just like send this, I could probably combat whatever the hell the word is. Help with this. Well, Nicole, you know what? If I do that, it's going to happen. Because the energy is already gaining momentum here. So I actually asked that behind the scenes, and they told me not to do that. So I'm just going to go through this. Has it gotten any better? Hopefully it's gotten better. Why does it feel like it got louder? Hold on. So, hello, Roberto. Long time no see. Okay, so let me get back to channeling. Let's see what happens. If it keeps happening every time I channel, then you know what it is, okay? So, uh, so Pamela, there's something about, I know you're working hard on your inner growth here, your personal growth. I feel like it's taking a long time. Maybe it's taking 7 years. 7 is a divine number. It gets worse when I know. Hmm. Man, if that happened, I was wondering if I felt something was off. So, but I'm glad you're here. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. If I channel, this keeps happening, guys. I'm not sure what to do. I may have to write it down and put it in front of the camera. Yeah, you have stage. Stage. Ugh. This is nuts. They're trying to get me. I know. Could very well be eclipse stuff too. I don't know, because we are in eclipse energy. Just one more. Stream sound only. Well, then they won't be able to see the. Get Paul said. So, thank you. I appreciate your comments. So, Inferno, why are you sleep deprived? Oh my God, this is crazy. Okay, let me try Nicole's method. If you guys can hang tight and enjoy the music while I go get that and see if that helps. Let me go move out of here. I'll be right back. Here, guys. I'm gonna start saging. Okay. Let's give this a try. Where the hell? Okay. Space. Okay. I need to squeeze myself back in here. So it's interesting. I went to get my sage and they told me to put on my crucifixes. So I have both. I kind of look like a rapper. Hi, Chris. I got it burning right here. Oh, Monica. I was wondering where you went. You to see if you were going to be able to be here. You too. Yeah, anybody else got sage? Go sage. But yeah, I need to put on crucifixes. I have to. One of the things I something happened there, but anyway, let's try this again. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for the suggestion. Okay, work. Great. I guess not. Either that or it's like an actual YouTube thing. I don't know, guys. Okay, if you want to leave see that? So guys, if you're subscribed to my channel, can you double check that you are actually subscribed? Accounts be getting all weird. But then again, I don't do YouTube to get subscribers, okay? I know it helps to get like the channel out there, but my purpose is not to get like subscribers. That's not my mission. So I guess I'm gonna try to restart this. Let's see if that works. Okay, so picking up on some weird stuff too. So there's something very off going on. But yes, Pamela, I still have your cards here. Okay, so let me put in the chat just in case. I can't even type here. This is unfortunate. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign off now. I'm gonna restart this, okay? So let me end this. My cat's doing some crazy things.